Hello Virgo and welcome to Providence. My name is KK and this is your general weekly reading for the week commencing the 20th of September 2020. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all very well. Once again, this is for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Virgo, as well as the cross watchers. Everyone is most welcome here. And as always, please be reminded that this is a general weekly reading and to only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else out there in the collective Virgo. As you know, this can just take a moment to find the right cards for your weekly reading, so please bear with me. And in the meantime, perhaps you would like to click that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everybody. The jumpy cards in there. So Virgo, we start your weekly reading with the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is known as the Nightmares card. And this does represent some anxiety going on in you at the moment. Some concerns, some worries keeping you up at night, staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m. Where sometimes we turn molehills into mountains. In the middle of the night. We've all been there, we've all done it, we all know that feeling. For other people out there, this Nine of Swords can certainly also represent some more acute mental health issues. And if that is the case for anybody out there, please seek some professional advice. There are many tools and resources available to you, and we don't want anybody in that headspace or position in their lives at the moment, Virgo. But again, for the rest of you, this is about keeping you up at night. Some concerns, some worries, some anxieties, some fears are going on for you at the moment with this Nine of Swords. Unfortunately, Virgo. Let's get all the cards on the deck for you, Virgo. And we'll get a little bit more into what these concerns are. The other thing I'd just like to say at this moment, Virgo, and I would never say this to any other group of people, Virgos almost use worry like a mental exercise. It's really good for their brains. It's not really good for anyone else, but it is something really common to Virgo. That might be the case for you out there. I just wanted to mention that with the Nine of Swords sitting there. It for you might not be all the doom and gloom that it would be for other people. I think I was saying that to someone really specific, so I hope you heard me properly. Card at the bottom of the deck this week for you, Virgo, is the King of Cups, which is your opposite. So a very interesting energy to have with you throughout the week. Now, the King of Cups is very emotionally balanced, and I think that's what's going to help you with this Nine of Swords sitting there. The King of Cups' strengths are compassion, caring. His intuition is like no other, on point. His throne floats on water, so he understands the ebbs and flows of life, of emotions, of the universe. He's a great listener and a great diplomat as well, being a very, very emotionally balanced person and very in control of the range of his emotional intelligence, perhaps is a good way to put it. So this King of Cups is bringing you this energy this week. Look, this could be somebody that you know. It would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that perhaps you're going to seek some advice from or confide in. But this is just this overarching energy. So remember, there is compassion around you at the moment as you're going through whatever these concerns are that you have on your mind this week, Virgo. Well, the Wheel of Fortune. It's very funny. I was just talking about the Wheel of Fortune to somebody else. The Wheel of Fortune is crossing you this week. It is turning. This is going to disappear. All the worries, all the anxiety that you may be experiencing is about to disappear with this Wheel of Fortune. And I think the reason why you're actually concerned is because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. This is the beginning of new life cycles. This is the good luck card. It is the destiny card. It's karma repaid. It is a major, major turning point in that a new life cycle is beginning. And I think that is what you're actually caught up and really concerned about. You don't like change, Virgo. That's the other thing about you. And this is a major change. This is the beginning of a new life cycle. And I think you're playing the what if game in your head, as we can all sometimes do. You know, what if that happens? What if that happens? What if I don't do that? What if I did do this? What if you're playing the what if game at 2 a.m.? That is what's keeping you up, because you don't like change. And this is major, major change. Whether you want it or not, it is a turning point. But remember, fortune favours the bold. This is in your favour. I know that's probably not going to relieve your anxieties, Virgo, but this Wheel of Fortune turning is in your favour. The Tower. That's why. Oh, two major, major cards. The Tower is a card that nobody ever likes seeing, and this is in your past position, Virgo. So this has already happened. This was a sudden change that came into your life. This was an upheaval. It could have caused chaos. I mean, the Tower card is so graphic and dramatic. We've got lightning bolts and fire and people jumping out of windows. But what this energy really is the universe coming in and destroying this tower. Because this tower is something in your life that no longer served its purpose. It was no good for you. It was not the right path for you to be on. So the universe has come in and burnt it down to the ground. And what is at the ground is your foundations, Virgo. And they are solid and they are strong. And they are what the universe wants you to rebuild a new tower that is going to serve you on. Because the major significance of the Tower card is really, it's about an awakening to just exactly that. And the revelation that this tower was no good for you, and the revelation about how strong your foundations are to rebuild. This is what's been keeping you up at night. These two things, the Wheel of Fortune is turning now. The Wheel of Fortune is the building of the tower that is best going to serve you. This is huge, Virgo. This was not the reading I thought that I was going into. And the Moon, my goodness. The Moon is the Cancer card, if that resonates with anybody out there. I also sometimes see this as the Pisces card as well. I know that's not very traditional, but that's just me. And the Moon is the card that reveals things to us. This is about your intuition. This is about your subconscious mind. Yeah, and what the Moon does is it lifts the veil off illusions, of half-truths, of things we thought we knew, but it reveals information to you. It reveals the truth to you. So this Wheel of Fortune and the Moon sitting here is going to reveal where you need to go, what tower here you need to build, what is best going to serve you in this new life cycle. Major information. When the Moon card appears, I always tell people to pay attention to their dreams in particular. That is a realm of intuition and obviously subconscious, and we receive a lot of information through that realm. The other thing is, if you're into yoga or meditation practices, pay attention to the insights that you may receive during those sessions. That again is the realm in which the Moon works in. A major piece of information is going to be revealed to you this week. It is about this new life cycle, and it is in regards to what tower you need to build. Interestingly enough, can I just point this out? I did say this was the Cancer card. You've got the King of Cups up here, Cancer, as well, just in case there is a very significant Cancer person around anyone. The Three of Pentacles is in your crowning position, and the Three of Pentacles is a card about teamwork. This is a card about learning from other people. This is a card about you learning from others, or others learning from you is what I meant to say. It's about the implementation of your experience, your knowledge, your expertise into this team environment, into this collaboration. I don't like using the word collaboration so much with this particular card because my mind always goes into a work setting, and look, that might be the case for somebody out there. But collaborations can happen outside the work environment. You can collaborate with your family, your friends, your community, a range of different things. But it's about teamwork. This is not, essentially, this is a card about not doing it alone. And this is about the rebuilding of your tower. And the card is quite clearly saying here, ask for help. In the most positive way. Virgo, collaborate with others, work in a team. Perhaps this is the new purpose coming into your new life cycle here. Perhaps that's the information that's going to be revealed, but it's all about the rebuilding of this tower. You can't do this alone, Virgo. Yeah, it's okay to ask people for their help, their knowledge, their expertise in the building of your new tower. Yeah, the Page of Swords is your card in the outcome position this week. And the pages for me are the messengers of the tarot. And the message the Page of Swords brings is one about new ideas. One about your curiosity being piqued. You've got a little bit of a thirst of knowledge this week. And in particular, about new ways of communicating. And look, that can be, in a technology sense, devices of communication, phones, computers, laptops, things like that you might be researching this week. The other way to take that is about your own self-expression, walking the walk, talking the talk. How do others see you? How do other people interpret you? How do you express yourself? But this sort of plays into this collaboration, this group teamwork up here for me. You're really interested in new ideas. And the best way to get new ideas is from other people, from new experiences. A huge reading, Virgo. The beginning of a new life cycle. Wow. Let us get your final summary card here, as I always do. But while I'm finding that card, if you're resonating with this huge reading, by all means, please please give the video a like. Please feel free to leave a comment if you would like to. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings for everyone. We do have Armadillo Spirit that flipped out, which is the number 3, and always brings the message about setting healthy boundaries. But it actually came out in reverse, which is a protection reading in this particular deck. So let me find out. I don't think I've ever had Armadillo reverse. So let me just find out what protection message Armadillo is bringing you this week. This is a tricky time, as you may find yourself enmeshed with others, overly concerned with how they will take it if you say no or express how you really feel. Do you feel anxious saying no to someone, even knowing the outcome will not be in your best interest? Do you feel like it's your job to stop someone from facing their challenges? Instead, you might take on their responsibilities, rescuing them, instead of giving them the freedom to learn their lessons their way. Perhaps you feel that if only they knew how much you cared, they would change, and then all would be well. Armadillo Spirit asks you to become honest with yourself and others, no matter how difficult that may be, or how much you may fear losing someone or something from your life. Face your fear, tell your truth, and set your boundaries. You will be amazed at the miracles that happen when you let Armadillo Spirit protect you from taking on too much, becoming a people pleaser, and losing your integrity. The other message of protection from Armadillo Spirit is to relax, live and let live. If you or someone else is being defensive, you are called to step back and trust in the universe's plan. I will leave you with that as quite a full-on, quite a extraordinary reading for you all, Virgo. I wish you a fabulous week ahead. I do look forward to seeing you all next week. And until then, from me to you, much love and light. Bye-bye.